Doc McStuffins' Bubble-rific. Doc McStuffins is getting ready to head out for the day. She and her brother have been invited to a bubble popping party. Come on, Doc. I want to play with Bubble Monkey. It's going to be a bubble-rific time. Achoo! Donnie says as he wipes his nose on his sleeve. Doc's mom hears all the sneezing and arrives to feel Donnie's forehead. I think you're coming down with something, she tells him. Sorry, but I can't let you go. You'll spread your germs, and Doc, Emmy, and Alma might get sick too. Donnie is disappointed that he won't get to go play with the bubble monkey. When Donnie's mother takes him to his room to rest, Doc touches her stethoscope. Her toys magically come to life. Aw, I hate to see a kid denied a chance to play with a toy he loves, said Stuffy. If only there was a way to bring the bubble party to Donnie. Great idea, says Doc. I'm going to ask Emmy and Alma if I can borrow Bubble Monkey. She loves cheering kids up. A little while later, Doc returns home with Bubble Monkey. She touches her stethoscope and brings the toy to life. It's so good to see you, Doc, Bubble Monkey says as she gives Doc a big hug. Doc explains that Donnie isn't feeling well and he could use some cheering up. I would love to help, cries Bubble Monkey. Yes, yes, yes. Doc peeks inside Donnie's room. Shh, he just fell asleep, Doc's mom says. I was going to see if he wanted to play with Bubble Monkey, Doc explains, but I'll come back later. Doc takes Bubble Monkey and her other toys to the backyard. There's Lammy, Chili, Hallie, Squeakers, and Surfer Girl. Bubble Monkey is excited to see them. Hugs, hugs, hugs. I want hugs from everyone, she shouts. Bubble Monkey's sad that she didn't get to cheer up Donnie, Doc says. Now we need to cheer her up. Lammy asks Bubble Monkey if she wants to wear her pink hat. Ooh, I would love to, says Bubble Monkey. She models the hat for the others, but then, achoo! She takes the hat off and sneezes into it. When she puts it back on, it's dripping with bubble soap. Hey, let's play pink flowery hat tag while we're waiting for Donnie to wake up, suggests Doc. When you're it, you have to wear the hat. Bubble Monkey quickly takes the hat off and slaps it onto Stuffy's head. You're it, she shouts, and she runs away, giggling. Stuffy races off to tag another toy. Come back here, he cries. No way, Dragon Dude, yells Surfer Girl as she tries to stay out of his reach. Then Stuffy slips. He slides right into Surfer Girl, and they both slide into Squeakers. The three of them slide into Lammy, Bubble Monkey, and Chili. The toys can't stop. They crash into a house of blocks. You toys had one whopper of a whoopsie, exclaims Hallie as she and Doc pull everyone out of the pile of blocks. I don't know what happened, says Stuffy. My feet went all out of control. Doc picks Stuffy up and looks at him. She rubs a finger over his tummy. You have soapy goo all over you, she tells the dragon. That's what's making you slippery and slidey. Doc looks at the others and notices that all of the toys are dripping with soap. Then Doc turns to Bubble Monkey. You've been sniffing and sneezing since you got here, haven't you? She asks. Yeah, says Bubble Monkey with another sniffle. I think you've been getting bubble soap all over everyone when you sneeze, says Doc. Stuffy takes the pink hat off his head and holds it up. I think she sneezed into the hat, too. Bubble Monkey feels awful. I didn't mean to make everybody all slippy slidey. I just can't stop sneezing, she admits. Doc decides it's time for a checkup. Everyone heads to the checkup room. Hallie uses a towel to dry off the others while Doc prepares to examine Bubble Monkey. Doc looks in Bubble Monkey's mouth and frowns. Oh, I see a lot of bubble soap dripping into your mouth and nose, she reports. That's what's making you sniffle and sneeze. Then Doc places her stethoscope on Bubble Monkey's back and asks her to take a deep breath. I'm hearing a gurgly sound. I'm going to need to open the panel of your back and take a look inside. Inside, says Bubble Monkey. That sounds scary. We'll hold your hands to help you feel brave, offers Lammy, and Stuffy nods. Doc gently opens the back panel. Hallie hands Doc a magnifying glass and she takes a look. I see the problem, says Doc. There's a tiny hole in one of your tubes. It's leaking bubble soap all over your insides. You've got a case of the slippy drippies. I do not like being all sniffly, says Bubbly Monkey. I do not like it at all. Doc gets a colorful patch and covers the hole. Then she closes the panel on Bubble Monkey's back. Your leak is fixed. Doc asks Bubble Monkey to blow some bubbles. She tries, but nothing comes out. I still feel all gunky and goopy in my nose, the toy tells her sadly. The bubble soap leaked into your head, she tells her patient. To clean it out, you'll have to blow your nose. Doc gets a box of tissues and teaches Bubble Monkey how to do it. Bubble Monkey gives a big blow, and when she's done, she throws the tissue away. I feel super, she declares. In fact, I feel bubble-rific. Bubble Monkey takes a deep breath and blows a stream of bubbles. Doc and the toys run around happily popping them. Oh, how I wish I had known how to blow my nose in the first place, says Bubble Monkey with a smile. I might have still be sniffly, but I wouldn't have spread my slippy drippies all over my great friends. A little later, Doc and Bubble Monkey go back to Donnie's room. Look who's here, Doc says as she sets down Bubble Monkey and turns her on. All right, Bubble-rific, shouts Donnie. He jumps around chasing bubbles. One lands on his nose. It's gonna make me achoo! Doc hands her brother a tissue. He gives a big blow and tosses the tissue in the trash. Thanks, Doc.